I didn't sleep that night, not because I didn't want to, but because there was simply no space left in my mind for anything soft or quiet. Only jagged pieces of memory, all suddenly suspect. The hum of the refrigerator, the wind pressing against the window panes, the distant echo of a dog barking blocks away. They all played like background noise to a movie I no longer understood. A marriage where I might have only ever known half the script. The red notebook sat open on the table. My daughter had gone home. Darlene was asleep in the guest room. And I was staring at words written by the woman I thought I knew better than anyone. By morning, something in me had shifted. I made a decision. I asked Darlene to come with me for a walk. She looked surprised, hesitant even, but nodded and got her coat. The air was brisk, the sky a dull pewter grey, the kind of weather that never decides if it wants to rain or not. We walked 2 blocks in silence before I spoke. "I want to see him," I said. Darlene blinked. "Theo?" I nodded. "I don't know what I'll say. I don't know if I'm ready, but I want to try. Not for your sake, not even for his, for mine. I need to look him in the eyes and know what's real." We called him that afternoon. He was quiet when I told him. Then he simply said, "Okay, when?" "Tomorrow, our house." He agreed. The next day, I stood by the window as his car pulled into the driveway. Darlene stood beside me, her hands twisted in front of her like she was trying to wring out the guilt before he knocked. The knock came at 4 p.m. sharp. I opened the door. Theo stood there, shoulders tense, lips pressed in a thin line. But there was hope in his eyes, fragile, cautious, like a boy still wondering if this time someone would stay. "Come in," I said. We sat again in the living room, only this time Darlene sat too. There were no letters, no boxes, just 3 people trying to make sense of a shattered puzzle with missing edges. Theo spoke first. "I know I'm not asking for much, but I just want to know where I came from, who I came from." Darlene reached out, placed her hand over his. "You came from love. Complicated, selfish, scared love. But still, love." I cleared my throat, my voice steady but not soft. "You weren't forgotten, Theo. You were buried. Not because you didn't matter, but because the truth scared the hell out of us." He nodded slowly. "I get that more than you think." And somehow, in that silence, something softened. He didn't demand explanations. We didn't offer easy answers. It was simply the beginning of something. Not a reunion, not redemption, but a reckoning. And maybe even the start of healing. Later, after he left, Darlene and I stood in the kitchen, the same place where the envelope had once shattered everything. "Do you think he'll come back?" she asked. "I hope so," I said. "And I hope next time, we'll be ready." She looked at me, eyes rimmed with tiredness and a kind of hope too fragile to name. "Elwood, I know I don't deserve forgiveness, but I'd give anything for another chance to earn your trust back." I looked at her for a long time. "I don't know what comes next," I said finally, "but I do know this. We're done with secrets. No more envelopes, no more attic boxes. Just truth, however painful it is." She nodded, and that night, for the first time in weeks, we sat side by side on the couch. No TV, no distractions. Just 2 people, broken and tired, holding the space between them with more honesty than they ever had before. And that's how it started again. Not with promises, not with closure, but with truth. The kind you bleed for, the kind you survive, the kind that doesn't heal clean, but heals all the same.